What are some of the top reasons to move to Prince George, British Columbia? In this video, I'm letting you know why my family and I are loving where we live and why I think anyone else moving here will too. What's up guys, my name is Mark Baselt and my wife and I moved to Prince George at the end of 2017 and have really enjoyed raising our children here since then. We both recently lived in large cities and thought that we would miss all of the options that a larger city like Vancouver or Toronto may offer. However, after being here for a few years, we are happy to realize that Prince George is actually kind of a Goldilocks city. It's not too big, it's not too small, it's just right. This provides living here just the right amount of small town feel to make everyone friendly and approachable. With that in mind, I've made a quick list of the top reasons to move to Prince George, which begins with our low cost of living. Everything is more affordable here. The average house price and rent are consistently lower than other mid-sized and larger cities across Canada, and gas prices are often the lowest in British Columbia. All of this means you'll have more money for the things that matter to you. Prince George is the center for healthcare in the surrounding region of over 300,000 people, and we're home to the University Hospital of Northern British Columbia and the British Columbian Cancer Agency Centre for the North. People come to Prince George for great healthcare and specialized physicians. We're not only central for healthcare, we're also geographically central. It's a common misconception that Prince George is quite northern. However, the city is actually in central BC, and it only takes a little over an hour maybe to fly from the Prince George Airport to Vancouver, Calgary, Edmonton, or Victoria airports. Not to mention, major provincial highways like 16 and 97 intersect in Prince George, connecting the city to Vancouver and Edmonton and offering another option for the business or leisure traveler. There's virtually no traffic. This is my favorite part. As someone who lived in Ottawa for 8 years, I can tell you that you've never experienced rage like you do after growing up in a small town and then moving somewhere that a morning commute can be like 15 minutes and the same route home is like 90. The fact that my commute these days is around 7 minutes and maybe 13 with the rush hour traffic really only lasts about a half hour is such a blessing and always puts a huge smile on my face whenever I think of it. This means that you'll have more time for your real life and spend less time commuting. Not to mention, it's like a 15-minute drive to anywhere in the city. And with great public transportation and bike lanes, it's a cinch to get around. Keep in mind guys, bring some shades because we get a lot of sunshine. With roughly 300 days of sunshine every year, there are just so many opportunities to enjoy an active lifestyle all year round. If you love being outside, why not head to the lake or river for the weekend where you can enjoy the fresh air and the beauty of the Canadian outdoors. Take your pick as we have over 1,500 of them within like an hour of Prince George. Not to mention the fact that we also have an amazing network of hiking and biking trails in and around the city to explore, which means there's no shortage of ways to enjoy the 1,900 hours of sunshine that we get every year. We also have excellent education facilities. Your kids can go from preschool to PhD and even become a doctor without having to leave Prince George. When you get here, make sure to check out the award-winning University of Northern British Columbia, Canada's Green University, which has been ranked in the top 3 in its category by Maclean's magazine for over a decade now. I think it's more like 13 or 14 years actually. People come from all over the world to see its beautiful design. But are you wanting more hands-on education? Well, we have that too. Through the College of New Caledonia, which is actually where I went to school and received my degree in wood processing and engineering technologies way back in like 2005, when my brother and I lived here for 2 years. One of the other reasons someone was probably going to be wanting to move to Prince George is for the jobs. We're among the front-running cities in job creation. Where there's economic growth, there's opportunity, and we have both. When you look at drivers of the provincial economy, look to Prince George. We're experiencing growth in wholesale, retail trade, manufacturing, the service-producing sector, construction, healthcare, and social assistance. With many industries looking to move operations here to Prince George, and the cost of living becoming unaffordable in other cities, many professionals are finding employment here or providing employment through the creation and growth of new companies and faculties in the region. So, there you have it folks, some of my top reasons to move to Prince George, and we've barely scratched the surface, as there are many other facets that make Prince George an awesome place to live. Let me know your top reasons of why you moved to Prince George down in the comments below, and as always guys, if you enjoyed this video, please consider hitting the subscribe button, which is also down there, as well as the little notification bell, so you get notified every time I drop a new video. Thanks for watching.